I trained like this from day one, I would have been jacked years ago. For those of you who are new to the channel, my name is Yannick and I make these videos to help you get jacked without wasting years like I did. And when I say years, I mean it. I've been training for 8+ years, but I've only gotten jacked over the last 2. And there's one reason it took me so damn long. I was confused as hell. Because every time I didn't see progress, I'd jump on YouTube and watch 5 different bodybuilders and try to mix all of their advice into my workouts. I kept rewriting my plan, switching my exercises every few weeks, and kept looking for the next perfect program. And on top of that, I was running on way too much training volume. I trained almost daily, but that had me burn out over and over again. And because I never stuck to one approach for long enough, I basically spun my wheels for years. Consuming all the content also made me doubt myself, overthink everything I was doing, and hop from one groundbreaking method to the next. And that's what held me back. And when I finally committed to one straightforward structure, my progress became stupid simple. My strength increased, my physique changed, and I finally saw the results that reflected my efforts. And in this video, I'm going to show you that exact structure. So let's get straight into the stupid simple method that I follow myself and that most of my clients follow to get straight up jacked, the 1-2-4 method. And this method is for people like you and I who actually have a life outside the gym and do not want to step on a bodybuilding stage. Because we just want to look like we lift without spending our whole week training. You're going to follow a push-pull leg split with 3 weekly sessions. So the whole point of this method is that it's actually sustainable. And the 1-2-4 method prescribes 7 weekly sets per muscle group. And as a natural lifter, you really don't want to do more than that because most people cannot recover from more. And if you can't see yourself running a training plan for more than 6 months, you're setting yourself up to fail. And here's what it looks like on a push day. You're going to pick a chest prime mover with a proven lift such as incline barbell bench, flat bench, or a machine press. You're going to start off with one heavy set of strength, failing between 3 to 5 reps. This is going to build up your strength and you will rest 2 to 3 minutes after that set. Then you will do 2 more back-off sets, failing between 6 to 10 reps, resting 1:30 to 2 minutes. This is where you get stronger as well, but you get your main hypertrophy stimulus, meaning you're going to pack on muscle doing those sets. Then you will pick a secondary chest movement, choosing a high stimulus isolation movement, such as cable fly, dumbbell fly, or pec deck. You're going to do 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 15 reps, clean, full range of motion, controlling the negative, and you want to take these to absolute failure. You're going to do the same exact thing for your shoulders, meaning you pick a prime mover such as overhead press, incline dumbbell press, or machine shoulder press. And again, you're going to do 1 set of 3 to 5 reps, failing in that range for strength, resting 2 to 3 minutes, moving on to 2 back-off sets of 6 to 10 reps, also failing in that range for the hypertrophy stimulus. Then you're going to pick a secondary such as cable lateral raises, dumbbell laterals, or machine raises. You're going to also do 3 to 4 sets. And if you fancy adding some extra volume for your tricep, you can finish off 2 sets of 8 to 15 reps of a push down or an overhead extension. For your pull and leg day, you're going to apply the same exact principles. Your pull day will consist of a lat prime mover, again 1 set of 3 to 5 reps for strength, followed by 2 sets of 6 to 10 reps, either a pull up or a lat pull down. Then you're going to move on to your upper back prime mover, where you also do 1 set of 3 to 5 reps and 2 times 6 to 10 reps. This could be a T-bar row or an incline dumbbell row. Then you're going to move on to your lat secondary movement, which can either be a cable row, a unilateral row, or a lat prayer. Again, 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 15 reps. And then you're going to move on to your upper back secondary, 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 15 reps of either a rear delt fly, reverse pec deck, or Y raises. You can finish off your pull day with 2 sets of biceps. I like to do hammer curls or incline dumbbell curls. And lastly, on your 3rd weekly day, you're going to start off with a prime mover for your quads, 1 set of 3 to 5 reps, 2 times 6 to 10 again. I like to either do Bulgarian split squats, a squat variation, or leg press, followed by your prime mover focused on hamstrings and glutes. This could be a RDL, a deadlift variation, or Nordics. Here you apply again the 1-2 method, and then you're going to move to your quads and hamstrings secondary movements. Again, 3 to 4 sets times 8 to 15 reps. For my quads, I like to isolate them with a leg extension, reverse Nordics, or sissy squats. And for my hammies, I will either do a seated or a prone leg curl. Finish off your leg day with 2 sets of abs, either cable crunch, ab wheel, or decline crunches. And optionally, you can do 2 sets of 8 to 15 reps of a calf raise. Now that you know exactly how to structure your workouts, I would like to touch base on a few training principles that you do not want to neglect. What I am about to tell you is far more important than your exercise selection. As far as your exercise selection goes, you just want to be doing those exercises that you can do pain-free, that are fun for you, and that you actually like to push hard. The most important principle is adequate intensity. You want to be pushing every set to at least 1 rep shy of failure, especially on your secondary movements. You want to go to absolute failure. And by failure, I mean you can't complete another rep with clean form. The rep ranges I gave you are just guidelines, so you don't want to stop your set when you hit that rep range. You want to stop your set whenever you hit mechanical failure, because the stimulus you give is a lot more important than the numbers. Next to that, you want to focus on clean reps at all times. That means you will have a full range of motion, a slow negative, and mechanical tension from start to finish, because the more time under tension, the better the stimulus. And lastly, you want to make sure you're always progressively overloading, which means that for every set, you will try to beat last week's set. Whether that is through adding more reps or more weight, you always want to make sure you beat your last set. The last thing I want to mention is that you need to be aware in the gym. I don't want you to come in there and doom scroll on your phone. So a few general rules I like to follow are: be active between sets, no doom scrolling, but come in there, be active with high energy. You want to go in there and leave it all on the table. If you follow these rules, I promise you're going to 5x your gym progress. And if you took away some value from this video, leave me a like and a subscribe, and stay tuned for next week's video on lifestyle design. And if you're looking to work with me one-on-one and get on the Straight Up Jacked program, DM me the word Jacked on Insta or book a call with me, and I will see if you're a good fit for my coaching. Both links can be found in the description. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.